This fucking manager. We were told. But the thing is, right? We were told that this manager, but this fucking fan base, we were told that we had the best squad in the Premier League. But this fan base, all these top gooners, are Arsenal going to win the league this season? Arsenal going to win the league this season? We should beat Manchester United. Sack this fucking manager tonight. Sack this fucking manager. Mikel Arteta deserves the sack tonight. And before anyone just say, right, I am not doing this for clickbait before anyone speaks. That this fucking manager, should hold his shame. When the pressure gets to him, he never gets it over the line. But no, but no, I'm cool negative. I'm pessimistic. We were told that we were going to win the league this season. No, but this manager, right? Tapas Poulis. Sack Martin Odegaard. But no, he's not a manager. He's a player. He is a player. Right? Martin Odegaard is the worst captain at Arsenal Football Club. But this fan base, we were told that we were going to win the league this season. We were told that was the worst performance of the season, right? Shocking, ships, shambles, cracks. The man, the myth, the legend, the biscuit bower, the Ketabaji man. Manchester United 3, Arsenal 2. Michael Carrick's at the wheel, but what phrase is Michael Carrick in? Sack this fucking manager tonight. This manager needs to fuck off and get out of my football club. Not good enough. Okay? That was the worst performance. The lineup itself speaks for itself, my friend. Jesus starts, but this manager likes to pick his bencher guard, likes to start, right? Bunchy Odegaard wants to start games because he believes, oh, it's okay, but when Kai Havertz comes back towards the end of the season, but this fan base say to me, oh, we're still top of the league by 4 points. 4 points. 4 points. And what? This manager, when the pressure gets to him, he never gets it over the line. I am furious. Manchester United at home, and we lose 3-2. Sack this manager tonight. Sack this manager tonight. It's not fucking good enough. Right? That performance was one of the worst performances of the season. But this fan base all believe, oh, we were going to win the league. We were going to win the league this season. We were going to win the league this season. And what? And what? I told you people from the start. I told you people from the start. But this fan base think, oh, if we beat Leeds next week, we've got to hope our rivals do something. Why should we allow our rivals to do something? I can't stand Tottenham. Absolutely hate them to bits. And now we have to rely on teams. This manager can fuck off out of this football club. This guy, when he gets it over, never gets it over the line. This was the best chart. Yeah, it's 100%. 100%, bro. And I'm guessing you're an MK fan or a troll, right? This is our best chance this season. And Manchester United fans are sitting there licking their lips in their little flats, right? Watching it and licking their lips and thinking, this is Arsenal's best chance to win the league. But no, right? I told you people, right? Proper Arsenal fans that's been going to Arsenal over the years, right? Know what it takes to sack this fucking manager, bro. This manager has not got the balls, bro. I learned it from you, Cardiff City fan, when you kept sending me videos on Insta. But no, but the thing is, this lineup today, I was okay with the lineup. I was okay with the lineup. But this is the thing, when the pressure gets to him, he never gets it over the line. And that's dragged Aston Villa back in the title race. But Top Gooners all believe that, oh, Villa are not in the title race this season. Villa are not in the title. Okay. But what phrase is Unai Emery in? But no, Luca, hold your shame. Hold your shame. Has Emery won the league title? Has Emery won the league title this season? Has Emery won a league title this season? No, he has not. But Unai Emery's won a European trophy. When Emery got sacked, the whole dressing room took the piss. Unai Emery is 4 points behind Arsenal. Remember that. You weren't saying that last week. Neither was I. So I have to be dragged into the conversation. Worst performance of the season. Manchester United, bro. Right? Manchester United, bro. I don't think I'm not going to get any guesses on today, bro. I want to do this on my own. We'll see. But the thing is, that is one of the worst performances of the season, right? That performance, sack him tonight. Massive shout out to Arsenal, Alex. Absolute real one, bro. I'm fuming. And Real Tom's an absolute real one. We ain't winning the league this season, bro. I've been calling people, right? And I've been telling people, whether people don't like me or not, right? I've been telling people this, right? This manager does not have the balls. If we do not, right? Real talk, yeah? Real talk, right? I get a lot of hate on YouTube, yeah? And I just take it on the chin and carry on my content. I had a Dons fan commenting on me on my vlog and say, oh, you're going to be reported, right? For not vlogging. And I just go and block them, bro. Has anyone told me to stop vlogging? I vlogged yesterday and we won 5-1. And I'll be there Tuesday. Yeah? But back to the Virgil reality with Arsenal. He ain't getting sacked. You know why this manager is not getting sacked? Because the Cronkies care about Champions League revenue money, but this fan base will get gassy. Champions League will attract players. We'll buy Julian Alvarez in the summer. Everybody will get gassy. Oh, we're going to win the league in 2027. No, that is not the case. Forget about Julian Alvarez, how great he is, right? He's a world-class player, in my opinion. I take him in a heartbeat, yeah? But why didn't this manager not start Gyökeres? Why did he not start Gyökeres? Odegaard, again, goes missing in big games. Odegaard, mate, he needs to be benched, bro. He needs to be sold in the summer. I don't care what anyone says. But no, but this fan base and Mikel Arteta and this football club they love bum cheek Odegaard because it's like cuddling a little teddy bear with Martin Odegaard around his waist, right? Mate, he is awful, right? Get rid of him and strict him for the captaincy and start Eze every single game. Eze, right, wasn't perfect today, but when we equalised and Mika Moreno scored, kind of changed the game a little bit. And I thought we could have gone and won. I thought 2-2, maybe you can get away with a draw after a disappointing performance. You thought, you know what? A draw wouldn't have been good enough. But at the same time, when you perform like that, you're thinking Arsenal just don't lose the game, get a draw and you're 5 points clear. But Man United, I can't believe the team of all people go and end us our Emirates era run. You think about West Ham last season. West Ham beat us last season at the Emirates. Manchester United, bro. And this is a team that really were not favourites going into this game. I was so confident, right, that we had a fully fit squad. And I was so optimistic that we were going to beat Manchester United, bro. But this fan base, right, all believe, oh, we're still top of the league. We'll go and beat Leeds next week. We've not won in 3 games. We have not won in 3 games, right? But let's get into the comments, right? Sack this manager tonight, bro. Sack this manager. Hold your shame. But no, I'm going to get messages on Insta. I'm going to get messages and say, why would you sack Arteta? You're still top of the league. Right, okay. So has anyone gone and back and actually gone and watched what happened when we were 8 points clear once upon a time in a fairy tale story, yeah? We were top of the league for 247 consecutive days, right? And we bottled an 8-point league. Man City, we are giving Manchester City the title already. Face it, we're not winning the league. I hold my hands up. We are not winning the league this season. right? And if we don't win the league this season, you know what I'm going to do at the end of the season? I'll be cooking this fan base. I'll be cooking them for days. Because I'll tell them straight and say, when will people raise the standards and realize that this manager is a cut manager? A manager is title chasers. Would you rather be second and challenge? And no, you'd rather be top of the league. But this fan base believe, oh, we're top of the league, Luca. Why are you moaning? We've lost to Manchester United, bro. Manchester United. To Michael Carrick, a PE teacher. A PE teacher. And we get told that interim EFL managers like Lampard for Coventry, Lampard done a good job in the EFL. Rooney's managed loads of clubs and got clubs like Birmingham relegated. Michael Carrick knows the club at Manchester United, yeah? Right? Michael Carrick, right? Mikel Arteta has struggled to beat Sean Dyche this season. Remember when Burnley beat us in COVID? Yeah? Remember that? Should we go back to 6 years ago? Should we go back to whatever 365 times 6 is? Works out about 1900 days. Right? Remember that. Yeah? Remember that. This manager needs to fuck off. But anyway, let's get into your comments and talk about the performance. Big up to everyone who's locked in. I've had enough of this football club, bro. Right? I'm here, bro. Big shout out to Nick Taylor. It was good to see you today, mate. Return of the GOAT is back, currently watching on TV. Thank you. I appreciate it. Right? You couldn't bottle it again. I think we will bottle it. I've been telling people this at the start of the season. Right? 4 points. 4 points. But top gooners all believe that 4 points is a lot in a season. Right? Aston Villa are back in the title race, bro. This is a joke. Right? This is a joke. Right? Aston Villa are back in the title race. They weren't saying it a week ago, neither was myself. Even when we beat Villa, we were 6-7 points clear. This has happened 3 stages of hell, right? This has happened 3 times. Liverpool, we go and draw 0-0. They are shit this season, right? They'll probably get top 4 this season, right? Salah will probably turn up for the last 10 games and get in top 4, right? This is embarrassing, bro. This manager deserves to hold his shame, right? He deserves to be sacked. Liverpool have been shit this season. If we do not win the league this season, right, with Liverpool having a shit season, Manchester City have not been their best. What have I said? Jamie O'Hara, can't stand the guy. He admitted that Arsenal were going to win the league this season. Where's all these hipsters? Arsenal going to win the league. Arsenal going to win. And what's the excuse now? You can't say to people like me, Lee Gunner, Jez, Gooner Therapy, Arsenal Alex, Northside, absolute real ones, and Arsenal fans who want Mikel Arteta out, right? Don't say to me at the end of the season, right, that I'm right. I don't want anyone to say to me that I'm right. You keep that to yourself, yeah? Because, mate, I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, right, I never wanted this manager in the first place. December the 19th, 2019, right? That this manager got appointed by Edu Gaspar. I was at the game when Mikel Arteta was at the stand at Everton. I sat in the Everton end because I couldn't get an Arsenal ticket. And I sat in the Everton end, quiet. Freddie Ljungberg's last interim manager in charge. Freddie could do a better job because he knows how to win a league title, bro. Right? He got an assist for Wiltord to win the league at Old Trafford in 2002. Proper mentality team. Thierry Henry was there, sitting there, proper leader, proper goal scorer, right? Ian Wright sat there frustrating it, and these legends know how to win a league title, bro. But this manager believes that, oh, we're ready for the season. But no, is the quadruple still on this season? Is the treble still on this season? No, it's not. We ain't winning jack shit this season. We'll probably win a Carabao Cup and that's it. But no, but top gooners will believe, oh, next year's our year. We're going to sign Alvarez in the summer. We're going to go big again. We're going to sell Jesus. We're going to sell Martinelli. But he won't sell Kai Havertz. And I liked Kai Havertz, I liked Kai Havertz. But no, but people are going to say to me, oh, Luca, it's not the manager's fault. He suffered an injury. Well, okay, fair enough. I give you, I hold my laces on that, right? The player's been injured, right? And Mikel Arteta, right, is overplaying players. Eze's not starting you need to bench Odegaard next game. We go to Leeds next week. Ellen, I'm not confident going into that game. I'm not confident. One single bit. And let's hope this is a wake-up call, like when we lost to Villa. And we've lost 3 games this season. 3 games. Now, where's all these gooners that all thought we were going to go on and win the league this season? Nowhere. Nowhere. To remain to be seen. To remain to be seen. Let's carry on. Fuming. You won't get sacked, mate. You're 4 points clear. Of course he ain't going to get sacked. We're still top. Facts. Go and subscribe to Arsenal, Alex. You try and manage Arsenal. Mate, it's nothing to do with me managing, bro. Right? It's what I want to win the league this season. This is Arsenal's best chance to win the league. And everybody said we're going to win the league. This was the game today to win the league against Manchester United. We win today when Arsenal equalised. And we'll talk about the game in a minute. Right? We're going slowly stages in the comments. When Arsenal equalised, Mika Moreno, I said to myself, and I was watching it in my family's house, right? My sister's house. I said to my family, Arsenal make it 3-2. We call it quits. We win the league. That's a mentality. But these players, when they equalised and made it 2-2, let's see what Arsenal are really about if they actually want to win the league this season. Today, and we've not even been before winning the league, this is Bottle Job FC, bro. Right? Even Manchester United fans are messaging me on Snapchat, Instagram. And now they're saying Arsenal are not winning the league this season. And they all thought we were going to win the league. I told you people, I've been supporting this club since 2006. Since I was 12, 13 years old. And I never wanted this manager in the first place. But people, and I'm getting messages saying, why would you sack your manager right now when you're 4 points clear? Wait, you're 4 points clear. Right? We had an opportunity. Right? The international break in November, we've got a fair point against Sunderland. Right? City are going to be looking at this and licking their lips and thinking, mate, we got Tottenham next week away. Man City are winning that game. They are rubbish. Thomas Frank's getting sacked next week or the week after, whenever it is. Right? They'll probably beat Eintracht Frankfurt and then they'll lose to Man City. City are beating Tottenham next week. They are beating Tottenham. Then Liverpool go to Anfield. I thought if we would have got a draw today, would it have been the end of the world? Would have been 5 points clear. I thought, okay, get a draw against Man United with a worse performance like that. You go to Leeds next week. You win that. You put pressure on Man City. And then you go back to the Brighton game where Brighton drew to City and Arsenal drew to Liverpool and Arsenal was 6 points clear. You rather have that over 4 points. And now the pressure's on us. If we don't beat Leeds, oh my days. Oh my days. I can't take this. If we don't beat Leeds next week, Man City go and beat Tottenham 1-2 points clear, bro. I mean, if we would have beaten Man United, we could have gone into the City could have gone into the Spurs game 10 points clear. 10 points behind, sorry. We are not winning the league this season. We are not winning the league this season. This manager needs to fuck off out of this football club. He needs to be sacked. Big up to Ethan. Rubbish result, Luca. Absolute rubbish performance. This manager. Princess Asante, don't worry. We will get a Rike in the summer. You really think we're going to get a Rike in the summer, bro? Massive shout out to you. I hope you're good. Right? This manager. This isn't as well. He needs to go tonight as well. Jerry says he has to go. I might send you the link, bro, on Insta. Maybe you deserve the loss after Man United. He won't go because you're top. Sorry to say. I know that. I should have gone live. You got an opportunity to go live, bro. It's entirely up to you. I would like to see you doing it. Don't ask me, bro. Right? Don't ask me, but I'm sure there's plenty of elite managers. But no, but people are going to use the excuse, right? Oh, when Manchester United sat there, let's go back to 13 years ago. Let's go back into a time machine. 300. Let's calculate, right? 365 times 13 years. 365 times 13 years when Sir Alex Ferguson resigned. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. Right? Right. Let's calculate it. 365 days throughout a year. Right? Times by 13. Right. Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where's the calculator on this phone? 365 times 13 years. Sir Alex Ferguson left 4,745 days ago. Not the exactly in January, but you know what I mean. By the end of the season, he resigned. But people say to me that Mikel Arteta, oh, if he leaves, Arsenal won't be the same team again. He got you challenge contenders. He got you challenging contenders. I don't want to hear no excuses from anyone today. And I don't even want to listen to Arteta's press conference because it makes me sick. I'm just sitting here, witnessed and saw Manchester United have beaten us at the Emirates, bro. At the Emirates. Manchester United have gone and won at Anfield this season. We haven't won at Anfield since 2012. Don't forget I was in college in 2012. Remember that? I was about 18, 19 years old. I was a kid, right? I didn't have a YouTube channel. Well, I did, but not this type of channel, right? They're going to beat Man City last week. Then they're going to beat us today. Michael Carrick's at the wheel, bro. But what phrase? Mikel Arteta has never beaten Michael Carrick. This fan base get all gassy, bro. What's the excuse tonight? Nothing. Nothing. I want to give a massive shout out to Lee Gunner. Go and subscribe to Lee Gunner. Absolute real one, bro. I watched his watch along. Some of it, right? Talk sense. Pathetic performance. He's the best you've had in years. No, but what do you mean the best in years? If Unai Emery, right, a massive shout out to Arsenal Alex, right? If we had a proper manager that know how to unitize and get the best strengths out of Gyökeres, and you go and bench Gyökeres, when the lineup come out today, I thought, okay, Jesus, he scored 2, okay. We might win this 2-1, yeah? But Jesus did nothing today. The best 3 Arsenal players. Let's dissect into the performance. We've been going halfway through. The first half started the game very well. We had 1 chance in the game. Declan Rice goes forward on the pitch, passes it to Saliba. Saliba passes it to Rice. Trossard was there. Saliba should have shot it. He had the perfect angle. We don't see Saliba shooting from there. He tends to shoot from long range. Remember Saliba's goal against Bournemouth a few seasons ago? Yeah? Saliba had a shot at Stamford Bridge. Didn't quite go in and that. So Saliba should have got that, right? So that goes in. You're 1-0 up. You are 1-0 up, right? You don't know that. You don't know that. You are potentially 1-0 up. Trossard was waiting for the ball. The set pieces was working. We had 14 set pieces out of 13 set pieces between Arsenal and Manchester United. Then Manchester United grew into the game. Zubimendi had a shocking game today. He had a shocking game. Best Arsenal players on the pitch, Declan Rice, Saliba, and Hecampe were the best 3 players on the pitch. The rest was shit. The rest was shit. Right? Saka had an all right game. Okay-ish. Not great. Odegaard, 0 out of 10. Stinker. Needs to be sold in the summer. Go and upgrade, right? And get rid of this guy. This guy has been at the football club for 5.5 years. Don't forget, right? I thought When I created this YouTube channel from Arsenal Vlogs to This Is Lucas Live Traveling Vlogs, I said Odegaard was going to be another Danny Ceballos, bro. Right? That's what I thought. Right? But this is the thing. Martin Odegaard, right? Every single time when the pressure gets to him, he never steps up in big games. He goes ghost hiding, he goes misfiring. Right? It's like going for, what do you call it? You get your MOT and you have a part, and you say that your car's fixed, but you come out and you're misfiring, and it's a big moment, you want your car fixed. Right? And say most of the time you do get your MOT fixed. I don't drive, but obviously I know this from my family, yeah? Right? They drive, I don't drive. I don't drive, I don't want to drive. But however, right, I've drove before, then I stopped driving, right? I did lessons and then I stopped. But anyway, that's another day to talk about. Odegaard never performs in big games when it matters. Need an upgrade in the summer. Eze needs to start every single game. And I don't blame Eze. Eze, what can he do? What can he do? Right? And then people are now saying, okay, I understand that Gyökeres has not been great this season, but Gyökeres scored against Inter Milan in the Champions League, and you're benching that guy? And he has that chance. With that chance, what he had at the end to try and get it to 3-3, it was offside. Right? Jesus did nothing today. And look, Jesus, look like, this is the thing with Gabriel Jesus. He'll come back from a long-term injury. People hype him up and say, oh yeah, could we get the best of Gabriel Jesus from what he was when we first signed him? He has a few good games, then he goes missing, gets injured, but he wasn't injured, right? This is the best Jesus you are expected for Arsenal to see when he signed for us 4 years at the club, right? But to lose to Manchester United, the performance was shocking, bro. Shocking. And the players, the midfield was struggling. Declan Rice was the only player that he was trying in that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to win the league this season. I want to have proof, but we are never going to win the league with this manager in charge. And I can't accept winning the Carabao Cup this season. If you've been challenging and been top of the league since you've gone and beat Newcastle, and we've picked up and we've won at Old Trafford and lost at our own ground, right? At our own ground. Big shout out to Gaz Much. Facts about Arsenal. All they do is bully teams on corners. Just set piece FC, bro. Then we get told that you're not going to win the league from set. Mate, if we do go on and win the league this season, fuck me. This will be one of the. This clip will probably be like highlight of one of like from Gone From Here. And then I'm going to get told, Lukey, you don't deserve to celebrate. You don't deserve to celebrate. Mate, I don't think we'll win the league if we're going to play like this, bro. What is that last? Man U beat City and Arsenal. It can happen in football. From having 6p, bro. Donate 6p, mate. Shocking shit, shambles, cracks. Rumor on Twitter is that the press conference, there will be a press conference in 1 hour. Is he going to go? Very funny, mate. Can I come on? That's okay. I'll send you the link in a minute when I stop whapping, bro. Mate, I'm telling you now, Chelsea, Villa, and Man United are in it to win it. United are not in the title race, bro. Oh my god, bro. This manager, Tots Pizza as well. Thank you, Cunha, as well. Big shout out to Alex. Go and subscribe to his channel. Tranmere vlogger. I've seen Arsenal. I've seen 2 teams for Arsenal to lose to 2 Man United teams. Born when even the Arsenal ladies lost. We've not even been that great this season. How come you weren't sat in the cowshed yesterday? Because I got a VIP and I wanted to sit somewhere different. But Tuesday, I'm back in the real thing. Arteta out. Just hearing from you, this guy interviewing this guy talking waffle with smirk on it. Because this manager knows they ain't good enough, but he doesn't want to admit it. Go and subscribe to Real Tom Football. Absolute real one. Odegaard is my favourite Arsenal player, but of course I'm at Luton. And today, mate, seeing him play so much better. Champions League go win every game. Man United beat Arsenal to make it 24. What does that mean? 24-1. Bottle Jobs FC, Arteta ain't going nowhere. And of course he ain't. Villa are coming for you, lad. If you sack Arteta, who you we get? But this is the thing, right? You go and get an elite manager that knows how to get it over the line. But people are going to be like, oh, if you get an elite manager, it might take time. It might take time. It might take time. And what? You know what I'm saying? Right? Mate, it's a joke. Absolute joke. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get it. I don't know, bro. I just look at it and I don't know, bro. I just, what do you do for a living? I work in the retail, bro. For, you know, Arteta panicked when he made 4 subs. Yeah, he did. Mo knows history, bro. Right? Mono history. You know what I'm saying? It's, I don't know, bro, man. Arteta panicked when he made 4 substitutions. To be honest, right, I didn't know that it was actually was gonna obviously be 4 substitutions as well. I personally looked at that and I didn't think he actually wasn't going to actually make 4 substitutions. He's got to cut it out, says diving with Jesus. There was a couple of times he dived, mate. All you good is set pieces as well. STFC key, you're going to bottle it again. Facts, bro. Facts. Facts. Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud, bro. I didn't, mate, that's not true, bro. And I ain't reading any of that. All good is set pieces, says Ryan Wilshire as well. Cowick says Mikael's mouth is Princess Asante. Let me join. I'm calm now. What's your Insta, bro? Arsenal win the league. Don't worry, says MK Bench as well. Mr. Arthur, Arteta's gonna get sacked. Hey Arthur, what's your name? Oh, I'm furious, bro. Ethan says, nah. Absolutely. His captain as well. Cunha's class as well. Mate, Cunha had a really good game today. Not gonna lie. But the thing is, when you have a look at it, right? Cunha, right? He doesn't get a lot of games that much, right? He doesn't get a lot of games. Yeah, remember college, man. College was good back in the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because Luca reacts when we lose because I'm passionate, bro, innit? And if people don't like it, don't watch. I get a lot of hate, bro, and obviously I'm trustworthy, mate. You know what I'm saying? I'm a changed man. We've been right this manager for years. You will beat Leeds. Well, I hope we do beat Leeds. You're never gonna get upset when MK lose because it's a local team, bro. I don't think you're a fan. You're a hater. I ain't hating people, bro. I've been supporting Arsenal for 39 years since 1987. Proper commitment, mate. You've actually gone nuts. He's gone nuts in a shell. Man City might actually go back. Been telling people this, bro. Man, leave Ryan alone, bro. He's a realist. He's a top fella, bro. Arteta out says, Brennan, good to see you, Brennan, in the chat. I ain't doing it for clickbait, bro. No, I ain't, bro. Ben Willis, he's very good, bro. Massive shout out to Tyrell, absolute raw one. Top Gooners hold with shame. I ain't no flip flop, mate. I talk simple facts, bro. Massive shout out to Lee. Sunderland are the only undefeated team at home. Yeah, exactly. Do you know why I went live? Not for clickbait, because I'm furious, bro. I wasn't going to do it. The original plan, I was going to do it as a YouTube short. Still in your own hands, but stay positive. Massive shout out to Lenny, bro. Why didn't Eze start? Apparently, I heard a rumor that apparently Mikel Arteta, apparently Eze something to do with some attitude problem. I don't know, mate. I don't know what goes on around London Colney, bro. I just look at it and look. You've got to start Eze. You've got to start Eze. You have to start Eze. But this is the thing. Man City have got to go to Tottenham next week. But Tottenham is shit. So at the end of the day, right? All these Tottenham fans think, oh, they're all cocky, bro. You know what I'm saying? They think they're going to beat Man City next week. Man City are destroying you next week, right? Yeah, Ethan, I'll make you a mod, bro. 1 second, bro. Yikes. I'll make you a mod, bro. Sorry about that. Ethan, I can't even actually see you in the comments. Why does it not let me actually make you a mod for some reason? Oh, because I'm on the wrong account. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Arteta would bottle it, Tom, Dick, and right. Let's hurry up and read my comment. Oh, yeah, what comment, bro? There ain't no comments, mate. Big massive shout out to Rich. I hope you're keeping well. Mate, I've got so many comments. So I'm trying to obviously answer as many as I can. Massive shout out to Rich. Congratulations on your win, bro. You fully deserved it. Big up to Mr. B. Oh, am I actually lagging? Oh no. What do you want? What do you want as your manager? By winning the league title and shutting myself up. Cardiff fan, I timed him out. Why did you time him out, bro? He ain't done anything, bro. Respect the chat. No Martinelli today could change the game. That was appealing to. But this is the thing. I said it at halftime to bring Martinelli on. But Martinelli, it was a type of game. Patrick Dogu, right? This is the guy from Lecce, right? Your team is rubbish, just like your haircut. Okay. Okay, mate. Okay. See you later, mate. Jog on. Dogu and Cunha with Mbembu will have fun today. I like how people still carry on talking about me, right? Where if anyone tells me and says that I don't talk about people's businesses outside of YouTube and I get flipping nasty comments in the chat, yeah. Right? So they're trying to win, bro. I'm a trustworthy, bro. I ain't done anything wrong outside of YouTube, bro. Right? But people want to report me on YouTube. Why do you not come and say it to my face? Villa and Chelsea mainly says Brandon Lancaster as well. Gabriel Jesus is called. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Are you doing Royal Rumble? Nah. I want to watch it in peace. Thanks for the comment, mate. I hope you're well. All you're good is that set pieces. Manchester United made Arsenal cook. Carrick is said is Mikel. Thank you, MK Bench, as well. Thank you, bro. So many comments flying in the chat. Did you enjoy MK Dons yesterday? Yeah, it was a good win yesterday. I'll be there on Tuesday. Martinelli has scored against Manchester United every time he's played. Not going to tell you, mate. It's personal, bro. Luca cook these top. Cardiff City fan says hello. Martinelli has scored against Manchester United as well every time when he plays. Yeah, because Martinelli knows how to score against Manchester United. But this is the thing, right? About Martinelli, right? You look at Martinelli. He's a bit hit and miss, but in the Champions League, he turns up. Your channel is dead. Keep quiet, mate. Keep that to your opinion yourself, bro. Keep that to your opinion yourself, bro. Mate, that's calm, bro. You say what you want. I ain't gonna make that. If you think my channel's rubbish, that's calm, bro. It's calm. No worries, bro. I do YouTube for fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're gonna invite a couple. We're gonna invite a couple of people on. We're not gonna drop the link. We're gonna get a couple of people on. That's fine, bro. I'm not interfering in people's businesses. I'm getting on with my life, right? People want to obviously like butcher me on here, right? And watch me and laugh in their little flipping playground flats, right? You get on with your own life. You leave me alone, and I leave you alone. If people want to continue talking about me, making BS up, you do what you want. But don't come on here trying to make rubbish up. Because I'm getting on with my life, keeping a smile on my face. Right? So don't come on here thinking Mr. Flipping Big Hard, yeah? Trying to finish me, right? For something I've not done, right? And you still carry on talking about me, bro. Keep it to yourself and don't come to me in real life. What's your Instagram, Luca? This is relentless, by the way. Can you drop me your Insta in the comments and then I'll add you. Making up the falsehoods as the crossing of the line. I'm truthfully fed up. I spent hundreds of this seasons going, oh, I'm fed up. I've just spent hundreds of games. Nah, I'm just joking. Yeah, 100% agree with you, man. You're actually live now, 4 points clear. I know, but Man City, you guys are dragged into it. You guys are dragged back into it. What's a playground flat, new investment property? This club is dead. Is too bored. Arteta won't get sacked. It'd just be a Wenger 25-year process. I timed him out. Don't time people out, man. Princess Desante, what's your Insta, bro? And I'll drop you a link. Ethan, mate, I'll look into that. Let me look into that. 1 second. Let me have a look into that. I'll make you a mod on the channel. So you are a moderator on the channel. Right. Okay, sure, mate. Hey, Paul, you good? You good? Absolute real ones. Good to see you last week, bro. We had a good time in Leicester last week. Right good as well. Right good. I'm good right now. But yeah, I'm gonna send the link to a couple of people. I said my 45-minute piece. And yeah. Right. I'm gonna send the link to Joey. And I'm going to send a link to a few people together in electric dreams. Together in electric dreams. We're timing them out because don't worry about it, man. There's so many trolls in this chat, mate. But half of these people like to for me want to go on and actually talk about me, right? Outside of YouTube. Why don't you not get up and get a job? Why don't you not get up and actually get a job in yourself? And actually get up. And people want to continue talking about me where I don't talk about them. Get up and get a job, bro. Instead of sitting in your flat. Weirdos. 4 Premium says, am I as well? We're mopping up as well. Yeah, 100%. Right, I'm going to send the link to Jerry as well, if I can find him as well. Jerry, you're more welcome to come on as well. I've sent this to Alex as well, if he wants to come on as well. Mr. B, you're more welcome to come on as well. I've dropped you the link. Relentless, what is your Relentless? Do you have Insta? Let me try and find you on Insta. You should be called. How do you spell Relentless? I'm trying to actually know how to spell Relentless. Right. I'll reply to that. There you are. Relentless. Right. This is Relentless. Right. Okay. Let me try and find Relentless. Let me get that comment up. 1 second. Relentless. Man, so many DMs, man. I'm getting so many DMs about the game, bro. I'm gonna get only a couple of people on, bro. Any chance I can get on, Luca? You're gonna come on here and troll, bro. Arsenal didn't perform today. Bottling it again. I'm furious, bro, man. No conchentes. Right, let me see if Jerry wants to come on. Relentless, what's your Instagram? It's not working again. Oh. StreamYard, man. Hashtag StreamYard. I've only got a couple of people on, bro. I've obviously now you're gonna troll me, bro. So no, I'm not having you on, bro. I know exactly who you are. When is the international break? International break's March. Because as Azzurri, the Italians have got the playoffs. I think it's the 26th of March, which is Northern Ireland, and then the 31st as well. Luca, mate, you always say that, but I've been nothing to you. Like, you're just gonna come on here, bro, and you're just gonna be like George and them lot, bro. I know your game, bro. I get the regulars on, bro. People who I trust. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it, man. It's lovely to see you, bro. Did Birmingham City drew yesterday? I think. Right. Let's carry on a little bit longer. Let's get into the play ratings. Right. I don't like to talk about the play ratings because do you think England could win the World Cup in the summer? You've got a chance, but I don't know. Did you see my comment? Which comment, mate? Big up to David Hutchinson. I hope you're good. Which comment? What's your Instagram, Luca? This is relentless by is that the comment? God. My Instagram is Luca_MK content. But it's all like loads of underscores. If you give me your Insta in the comments, I'll be able to add you, then I'll send you the link. If City play better, we can win. I think you do win the league this season, mate. Alex, why are you ringing me up, bro, man, while I'm live? Do you not understand that I'm live? I swear, people, mate. Right. Where are we? Did you see the comment? I put it in 3 times. Sorry, can you put it in the comments again so I can refresh it? Big up to Jerry, bro.
Fucking hell.
Rubbish, isn't it?
Fucking shit.
Mark Gay is a game changer.
Right. Fuming.
Let's talk. I want to get Alex on, and then I want to get Mr. B, and I want to get Relentless. They're the people who we're going to get on today. Plus, mod me as well. You got a lot of internet mutants in the chat. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. Right, Cardiff City fan wants to join as well. So he would like to join as well. So the link's in the chat as well. But while we do wait, talk to me about the game, man.
I'm fuming. This manager, like you said at the beginning, needs to go now. He has to be sacked. You can't be losing to Man United. They're going to beat Man City. Now they're going to beat you guys. What the how are they fucking winning games? Liverpool, I don't care because losing games. I'm happy with Liverpool now losing games. But Arsenal, seriously, what is going on? We've got you guys coming up soon.
Yes, right. Yes, Ryan, you're good.
We've got Arsenal coming soon. I think we could probably beat you guys.
Good, bro.
I think we could beat Arsenal if things go like this way.
Yeah, man. I just look at it. I just look at it and I just think the performance was shocking today. And I look at it and I just feel like with that lineup, I was okay with the lineup at first.
Yeah.
But
Same.
I just feel like Jesus didn't do anything today in the game. And gonna win the league still, mate. You're confident, aren't you, bro? But I just look at the performance today. I've sent you the link, mate. And I look at the performance today, and I look at it, and it's so flat. It's so disappointed. Like, we had a moment in the game where Rice should have squared that ball to Trossard, and Saliba should have shot it before we scored the first goal. That's my only problem. I know who it is, bro. So that's my only issue. And then we gave a silly mistake away, and Zubimendi shouldn't have gave that ball away.
No,
he shouldn't have gave that ball away, right? Where I just look at it and I just feel we allow pressure in that game. We allow pressure in that game. But I want to come to Ryan on this. I don't know if you watched the game or not. Did you watch the game?
Bit of it, yeah.
Yeah. Talk to me about the defeat.
Disgusting.
Yeah. And what else?
Man United took 2 really good chances with like Dorgu and Cunha, 2 really good goals, and it was enough to win them the game. Arsenal didn't do enough. And
yeah,
it's just Man United deserve the win.
I just look at it, right? And I look at the performance in general. It was poor, bro. It was poor.
Mentality again.
The mentality was poor, but this fan base all believed that we were going to win the league this season. And I hope someone destroys me on YouTube at the end of the season, and I hope someone comes on in and says, "Luca, we've won the league. Cut your negative next season." We've been the best team this season, right? We have been the best team this season, right? And we've been 4, and now we could have had an opportunity to go 6, 7 points clear. When Mika Moreno equalised, at one stage I thought, you know what? A draw wouldn't have been the end of the world against Manchester United, yeah? You go 5 points clear. Okay, yeah, 5 points is not a lot compared to, of course, having 8, 7, 8, 9. But at least you haven't lost the game. Right, Mr. B, the wrong link. Wait, what? Do I have to drop the link in the chat? I don't really want to drop the link in the chat. But I look at the performance in general. Yes, the lineup was okay at first. And I thought, okay, Jesus is starting. Jesus, of course, obviously got the 2 goals against Inter Milan. But how can you go from beating Inter Milan 3-1, one of the best teams that I think was last season before. Last season, they got to the Champions League final. Was one of the best defensive in the Champions League. Lost 5-0 to PSG in the Champions League final, right? And PSG were the best team in the world, but Inter Milan had one of the best defensive in the Champions League. But I could see for it to Manchester United, bro. For the first time, they've gone to the Emirates and beaten us in 9 years. 9 years. It's crazy. But let's come to Mr. B, right? Alex says, get me on. I've sent you the link on Insta. Mr. B, how are you, man?
I'm not great, Luca, man. We lost today, mate, and I was there at the ground, mate.
2-0.
And we lost 2-0. Fucking Sean Dyche, mate. Sean Dyche beat us today.
Mate, Sean Dyche is a decent manager, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is why they play so. This is why they play so defensive.
Yeah, man. Our second home defeat, man. I had to watch that today. Not great. Not great.
No. And Arsenal's forwards today, right?
Yeah.
The attack. Arteta needs to learn how to actually fix the attack. Saka's got 0 goals in his last 13 appearances. Vicky Operes, 0 non-penalty goals in in 11 appearances.
Yeah.
Gabriel Martinelli, 0 goals in 13 appearances. Noni Madueke actually tried.
Yeah, but what's Arteta doing though, bro? It's not good,
It's
man.
doing nothing,
It's
exactly.
not looking good.
It's not looking good. But people believe that we were going to win the league this season.
Yeah, it ain't happening, is it? City
No,
catch
it's
you
not
now.
gonna happen.
Or
It's
in
not
City
gonna happen.
catch you.
It's not
They
gonna
got
happen.
Gahey, man. They've upgraded. City have
Yeah.
upgraded their defence.
Yeah. But Man City have now got Mark Gay, yeah, and I've watched the highlights, yeah, for Man City this morning. Mark Gay
He's
had one
already
of his
been
best.
awesome,
Mark
man.
Gay, yeah, but I
Really
know it was
awesome.
against Wolves, but Man City were actually going to win that game. But they've got the strength of the champions, and now Man City are sitting there, licking their lips, and now they're 4 points behind us. We're going back to the 2023 all over again, right?
Yeah.
And before I get David in the chat, and before we talk
Be
about
up, David.
big as well, but I want to
Be
say
up
one
the other
thing.
lads
I
as
want
well.
to say one thing, yeah. Why did we struggle at times? The best 3 players who I think performed for Arsenal was Saliba had a good game. Declan Rice had a good game. Hakampe had a good game, but the rest were poor. Raya for me.
Mendy done a bad mistake, didn't
Mendy
he?
had a bad mistake. Zubimendi had a bad mistake. And even in the first half, when I was saying to Jerry and Ryan, and I'm going to say the same to David in a minute, that Rice should have squared that ball to Trossard. And then even Saliba should have shot it as well. Saliba should have shot it.
Yeah.
So we had chances in the first half, and the set pieces were quite dangerous. We've got 14 set pieces. But people say...
Cunha scored a great goal, though. Great goal.
Well, yeah, it was a
Cunha.
great goal. It was a great goal from Cunha. When we equalised and made it 2-2, when we were 2-1 down, I had that feeling we were going to get something out of the game because it's at the Emirates. You could smell the buzz, right? I thought, you know what?
Yeah.
You take a draw today, not the worst result after that performance. If you have a worse home performance like that, right, then you take a draw. Okay, the gap is not big, but you're 5 points clear instead of 4. 1 point is better as a gain. And then it's like this is the 3rd time we've had an opportunity now. Like when Man City drew to Brighton a few weeks ago and we drew to Liverpool, and I was so confident beating Liverpool, very convincing after they're having a bad season. Slot's under pressure,
well, they lost again, didn't they?
They lost yesterday. They were poor. Virgil van Dijk cost the game yesterday. And now Slot's obviously going around talking about officials, anti-climax officials, yeah? Doesn't matter about the officials, yeah? You lost the game fair and square. We lost today, right?
Yeah.
We're not talking about officials.
Right? Because they missed out on Gahey. If they got Gahey, they might have been better, Liverpool.
Yes,
but
they do, mate. Yes,
they missed out.
But yeah. And this, look, we didn't need to sign Mark Gay, but obviously there was an opportunity there. But Man City have gone to the transfer window. But this is the thing. But this is what really frustrates me, yeah? This is another thing which I'm going to get something off my chest.
Villa could catch you as well.
Yeah, they can. Villa are back in the title race. Villa are back in the title race, yeah? But Top Gooners believe and say, oh, we've got the best squad in the league. We've been the best team this season in the Premier League. By far the best team.
Mr. Good evening catches you, man. Good evening.
If Unai Emery, wins the league this season, we are finished. We are finished as a football club. And all these people like Hector Bellerin, not just only the players itself, but the camp around Arsenal took the mickey out of Unai Emery, right? And literally said that Emery's not a good manager, yeah? Unai Emery, if he had this squad and actually heritage this squad properly and got the best out of Gyökeres.
Yeah. He'd be winning you things by now, bro. He would have won stuff with you.
But this is the thing, like, I said this at the beginning of the stream, yeah, or halfway through the stream, or right into second quarter, thirds of the stream. Manchester United was Sir Alex Ferguson resigned, yeah, and he retired, as a manager.
Well, old Carrick, though, man, he's doing wonders there.
He's doing well. Obviously, he's not the answer for the long term, but they've gone and won at Anfield this season with Ruben Amorim, yeah, and then of course they've actually gone and beaten City and Arsenal within a week. Manchester United have got no European football, yeah? And Manchester United have actually gone and beaten us at the Emirates.
You forget, right, he's done a good job at Middlesbrough as well, Carrick. He done a great job there.
And this is why, and this is another thing I mentioned, right? Before I come to David, one last thing I will say, and I'll bring David into this, right? The thing is, with Manchester United, right? Peppermint Freedom, right? Says it as well. PE teacher, right? Highlight of the comment, right? PE teacher.
Exactly.
People talk about how Rooney's managed, right? And Ryan will know about this as well, yeah. As a Cardiff fan, obviously Cardiff have played Plymouth in League One and all that stuff in Championship, yeah. Rooney went to like Birmingham City and Plymouth, right? We get all these managers to saying, "Oh, these managers are not good enough." Yeah, Michael Carrick's actually won 2 games in a row as a job. Yeah, Arteta has never beaten Michael Carrick in managerial career. He struggles against Sean Dyche, right?
Who did you call a PE teacher?
Michael
Rooney.
Carrick.
No,
Rooney,
he's not.
No, Rooney. Yeah, but Rooney was rubbish. He got Birmingham City relegated League One, and then
he was. Yeah. Yeah, Rooney's crap, but Michael Carrick is.
His brother's better than him. His brother's better manager than he is.
John Rooney at Macclesfield, mate.
Yeah.
But Macclesfield are in the FA Cup.
Yeah, man. They're playing us as well.
Yeah.
They're in the same league as Bedford, right? But let's bring David on this, right? Let's talk to you as well.
Lost 2-0 the year, didn't you?
David. Let's have David say before we can have our jokes at the end.
Geordie's lost as well, didn't they? Yeah.
Talk to me about the Arsenal game, and then we'll talk about Newcastle in a minute, yeah? David, what did you think about the game? Arsenal shockingly losing to Man United, because personally, I was so confident.
Arsenal was absolutely awful the whole game. They kept losing the ball all the time, taking the ball away.
Yeah.
Arsenal kept losing the ball, couldn't control it properly. Just let Man U attack all the time.
Yeah.
I thought Saka played well. Saka tried.
Saka was okay in the second half. But he doesn't score goals anymore.
Saka did try.
It's a bit of a worry. It is a bit of a worry.
What about Cat's an invisible bodyguard? He was invisible again, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Ryan, what's happened to Martin Odegaard? What has happened to Martin Odegaard?
Why is he even there, Luca? Why is he even there?
This is a club captain, right? That should be performing in big stages. And even Gary Neville did it before Mika Moreno scored the equaliser, before Cunha scored the third. Neville said half an hour to go, let's see what Arsenal are about. And then when we equalised, David, I thought, you know what? Arsenal could walk away with a draw today. Not great, but should be beating Manchester United if you're title favourites. I think you go and concede down the end. The midfield was so sloppy. Bruno Fernandes was controlling the game today.
Yeah, he was.
Controlling the game today. Maguire had a really good game.
He did, like.
That was never handball. That was never handball. That was never handball.
It weren't handball, like.
No, it was never handball.
Let him have his say. Yeah. Sorry, man.
The burgers.
So David, look. Bruno Fernandes controlled the game. Manchester United went to the Emirates.
He should have had the back, Bruno Fernandes. He outcasted. He was all over the pitch.
So do I.
Who ate all the burgers? Who ate all the burgers?
But yeah, let's come back to Jerry.
He's a fat cunt.
Yeah, who ate all the burgers?
Ryan, I want to bring Jerry back into this and we can laugh after, yeah? Sorry, man. But no, Jerry, this is a club captain, yeah? Martin Odegaard. He never steps up in big games when it matters. Like, Jerry, I want to come to you on this, yeah? Right? Obviously, you're an Everton fan, you're an Evertonian fan, you're a Toffee fan, yeah, right? And you talked to me yesterday before the Dons game yesterday, right? We were at the game yesterday. We won 5-1 against Shrewsbury, yeah? Nearly actually forgot who we played then. But no, this is a club captain, yeah? Martin Odegaard is now injured for the season. And you've got players coming back like Dewsbury Hall. You've got Leeds tomorrow night, yeah? On paper, you should win that game. And we've got Leeds next week, which is a massive game for Arsenal now, right? We need to put this Manchester United game to bed. And we've got hope Man City drop points. City's next 2 games are Tottenham and Liverpool. If Man City, Jerry, go and beat Tottenham and Liverpool, they are winning the league. They are winning the league. But Jerry, talk to me, man. What's happening?
Yeah.
Why was Arsenal? What was Arsenal's problems today? Arsenal's midfield was very slow, not mobile enough. It wasn't quick enough. Manchester United managed to control the game. Jerry, talk to me.
You need to sort those transfers out. You need to get rid of the defense, get new systems in, get new players in, get new strikers in. If you want to win games, get more players in.
Yeah.
It's just, it's
100% agree, but this
I can see Man City going and winning against Tottenham because Tottenham are shit. But so Man City because they're those to Man United. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you because apparently, Alex just told me now, right, that apparently rumours that Arsenal fans have been fighting in the stadium about Arteta. One of the reasons why we don't win the league because
if it was Tacky in the stadium, we would have been fighting about the burgers.
Guys, I don't want to talk about him, bro. Come on, we're talking about guys.
You have to do a protest, guys.
Right,
You got to do a protest.
I'm gonna have to mute people, bro. I'm gonna have to mute you, bro. Sorry, mate. But no, look. Rumours that Arsenal fans have been fighting, bro. Right? And I'm not surprised one single bit. Right? And people are now saying about, why should Arteta be sacked? Right, and I'm going to come to Mr. B on this, yeah? Why should Arteta should be sacked? And Arsenal manager sent me a message, on WhatsApp, and literally just said to me that Arsenal fans are fighting. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, you know what, right? I'm not surprised, Mr. B.
Yeah. Because the thing is, right, he don't get over the line now. He's got to go, isn't he? Because he won't. If he can't do this, right? I don't think he will. You know, I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna cock it up again. I really do.
Yeah, so do I. I've been telling people this, and this is why we're never going to win the league under this manager. But people like to, gas up this manager, saying Arteta's the best looking Spaniard, But we were told, did you send it? Right. Princess Asante, what I'll do is I'll send you the link in the chat and then I'll delete the StreamYard link. What I'll do is only Prince Asante's coming on, Relentless, and then that will be it, yeah? When he comes on, I don't want no silliness or any jokes when he comes on. Respect the guy when he comes on. If anyone does silly jokes, they will be kicked out of this stream. I'll kick him out.
Yeah, David, all the burgers.
Tacky.
Come on, guys. We need to not talk about that while we're otherwise you will be kicked out. I know it's funny, but obviously we're live on the channel talking about the game.
Yeah, where is he, David? Where is he?
No more burgers. No more.
Guys, I'm gonna have to mute you, bro. I'm gonna have to mute one of you lot.
Yeah, sorry, Luca. Sorry, mate.
I said no more.
Don't do it on your channels, yeah?
That's because you have a mine.
Right, I'm gonna have to remove Ryan now. See you later.
Oh, fuck off, you can't.
Rules.
No. Shouldn't done. Shouldn't have said
fuck off, you cunt. He's just.
Don't get him on again, Don't get him on again, Luca. That's not on.
Links in the chat, man. If you actually want to come on,
Don't bring him on again, man.
Well, I did tell Ryan this. I did tell Ryan this, right? But you know what I'm saying? I did tell Ryan this, but he ain't listening. So
he took the piss out of me as well.
I told people to stick with the topic.
He took the piss out of me as
well.
Yeah. So we got me before.
But
me before.
The links in the chat, Relentless. If you actually want to come on, so the links in the chat if you want to come on. We're just gonna get Relentless on. So Relentless, if you actually want to come on, the links in the chat. It's just going to be Relentless coming on.
Yeah,
no one else, and then that's it. Right, let's get Relentless on right now. Massive shout out to you, bro. Relentless, how are you?
Yeah, be up, bro.
Are you there, Relentless? Relentless.
Hold on. Let me just
I
do
think
something
so.
real quick. Give me a second.
Yeah, be up relentless.
Yeah. Relentless. Take your time. Take your time.
I was doing what was up Arsenal. Arsenal's really been trying hard enough. You know what I mean with Arsenal?
Yeah.
They just tap you about.
Mm.
They don't go for it.
No, this is the thing.
And that's what
They
pissed me
don't
off.
go for it.
That's what
They
pissed me
don't
off.
go for it.
Arteta plugged amongst
No, but
Sunstone.
this is the thing. But this is the thing. They don't go for it because the trouble is when the pressure gets to him, right? Is Relentless? Are you there? Relentless.
He knows he's going to get sacked. That's what it is. He knows he's going to get sacked. That's what it is. He knows he's
Relentless.
going
Are
to
you
get
there,
sacked.
mate? Relentless. Right, we'll wait for Relentless to come back.
He knows he's going to get sacked. That's what it is because he knows.
Yeah, but this is the thing, David. When
has to
when you think about it, right? When the pressure gets to him, he panics.
Yeah, he does. He panics. He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't hug or make a count or nothing. He just walked off.
Yeah, exactly. Relentless, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, can I hear you? Can you hear me, Relentless?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Relentless.
be up, bro.
Man, what happened?
Oh man. Anyway, big up, Luca. Big up. I had to take a lot of time to reflect, man. I had to calm down, but I was fuming like about an hour ago. Oh man, like
Yeah, I bet. Mm.
number one, that captain, sell him
Yeah.
today. I don't care if we get 20 mil, 25 mil, 30 mil, sell that guy. Get him out of my football club immediately, bro.
Yeah.
Get him out. This guy has been the same player since he was 18 years old, bro. Get rid of this guy, bro.
He has. And
Failed,
this is another
failed wonder kid.
yeah.
The failed wonder kid.
His time's up.
Yeah.
Martin Odegaard, absolute disgrace. 57 minutes into the game, you're getting subbed off. And he's supposed to be captain. Do you know how
Mr.
embarrassing
Invisible,
that
mate.
is?
Mr.
Yeah,
Invisible.
but this is the thing, yeah. Relentless, right? This is the guy who is one of the worst captains, right? And for me, I look at Odegaard, right? You're the club captain. There shouldn't actually be like any excuse of like you're going for a league title. And I understand you're going to have pressure, you're going to have ups and downs, but you need to win the league this season.
That's why Arteta's got to go.
You know what I'm
made him
saying?
captain. He's made him captain. He's got to go.
But Luke, you want to know what the thing is about this game? Yeah,
That's
so
right.
Guys,
I mean,
let
I
Relentless
can,
have his say, yeah? I want to hear Relentless, and then we can all
the
talk.
thing about this is like, 'cause it's like I watch all type of football. I watch Real Madrid. I watch Barca. And I just see all these other players, and then I come to watch Arsenal, and it's like we don't even do the simple things. Like I'm seeing Eze receiving the ball, yeah, and he has to turn around because there's no options. Nobody's coming deep to try to get the ball off him. Nobody trying to play 1-2s, little ball around the corner. There's no type of like what type of football do we play? This guy's been here for 6 years, Luca, 6 years.
Yeah.
And we're passing the ball side to
6
side.
years. 6 years Arteta's been here, and he's won one FA Cup, which wasn't his squad.
And let me tell you something about Arteta, yeah, on the football we play. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, go on.
The game plan for us is for us to go 1-0 up and then park the bus. That's the game plan. But when we get kicked in the mouth first and we concede first, everything goes out the window because this manager, he's forced to play football now. He can't do that. You need to tell me the players we can't play a good brand of football. Is that what you're telling me? This is disgusting. Like this performance was absolutely disgusting. This is one of the worst performances I've actually seen on the Arteta because we were actually supposed to win the game. But you know what?
But this is the thing. But this is the thing. No worries, Jerry. Thanks for coming on, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah, same but lost, but yeah, the man's sacked.
Yeah, I know. I'll give you a ring later, yeah?
Yeah. Hopefully we win tomorrow. Hopefully Everton wins. I'm hoping we win. Take care.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. But no,
Don't even get me started
but no,
on
relentless. This
Bukayo
is the
Saka.
thing, right?
Don't get me started.
Only Adams wouldn't accept that when we won the league. The Invincibles wouldn't have accepted that as well. But Odegaard, you are the club captain. I thought Arsenal's best player today, Declan Rice, was Arsenal's best player today. I thought Saliba, for me, played all right, and Hakampe as well. Relentless.
Yeah, and he took him off.
Yeah, and he took him off. I don't understand why he took him off. And why doesn't Eze not actually get games?
His thing, Arteta has his favorites. Arteta is not a manager who picks players based on merit. Because if I'm to the point, yeah, where listen, I've been watching football for a decent amount of time in my life. Listen, I'm to the point where I truly believe that there will be no difference if we had Max Dowman in the team than Odegaard. There's no difference.
Yeah, Max Dowman.
You mean to tell me a 16-year-old can't do any worse than Martin Odegaard? Like it has to get to a point where we have to look at things and say, yes, we're still top of the league. Yes, we still have a chance of winning trophies and cool. But what about games like this? These games are important as well because if you look at these players, but I'm looking at these players as soon as they can see the goal, the head is down. It's like they don't truly believe in themselves, and that all stems from who? The manager. The manager's a loser. The manager was a bang average footballer in his day, and so is that fuck. Oh, I almost cursed. That bum in midfield, Zubamendi, who's the least Spanish midfielder I've ever seen in my life, by the way. What was that pass, bro? I've never. Do you think Santi Cazorla will make that pass? Do you think Cesc Fabregas will make that
No,
pass?
I look at that pass.
This guy Zubamendi is. I'm glad people are starting to see this guy Zubamendi. Just because he flings a few goals, this guy is for a Spanish midfielder from La Liga. This guy's rubbish, bro. And I watch La Liga. This guy's rubbish.
You think Zubamendi's rubbish? I think Zubamendi's been one of our best players.
No, mate. No. This guy has to be the least Spanish midfielder I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand what is this guy's problem. He's slow. He doesn't even have a range of passing. What killer ball has this guy delivered all season? That even if you're a viewer on the screen, like damn, I didn't even see that pass was on. And he just picks a ball out of nowhere. This guy has nothing about him. He is literally Jorginho and Mikel Arteta if they had a baby and he became a player. This guy's rubbish. He has nothing about him, Luca. Nothing. Why do you think if for people who rate him, why do you think Declan Rice is naked every game? Because he's doing two people's jobs.
Yeah, why isn't he captain? By the way?
He's rubbish.
Why isn't Rice captain? Or even
Rice not
Gabriel?
Why is Gabriel? I honestly think Gabriel Relentless didn't have a good game today.
Not a lot of people had a good game today. I think Saliba was rubbish as well.
Yeah.
He's letting the ball bounce. He's giving up plays, fouls. The whole team today was just poor, bro. And you can tell as soon as that goal went in, their first goal, players heads down. They didn't, because us conceding a goal like that was not in the script. And these players, once we go a goal down, because the brand of football we play is absolutely rubbish. We run out of ideas. Bukayo Saka. I don't want to ever hear anybody compare Bukayo Saka to Yamal. I don't want to ever hear people compare Bukayo Saka to Olise. I don't want to ever hear people compare him to even Cole Palmer. I know Cole Palmer's injured, but Cole Palmer is clear of Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka has no redeeming quality right now in 2026. He has no quality that makes him change games at all. This guy him and Odegaard are two of the most overrated players I've seen over the past couple of years. Don't even get me started on Bukayo Saka. This guy does nothing.
He doesn't do anything.
Patrick Dogu is a better winger than this guy. I'm done with this Bukayo Saka. I'm sorry. I know a lot of fans are emotionally connected to Bukayo Saka. Oh, he's a nice guy. He just got engaged. I couldn't give a fuck. This guy is rubbish, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh, star boy, yeah.
It's a star. Yeah. But this is the thing, right? I thought Saka was going to be a world-class player, right?
Yeah.
Look, he's finished, man. Look. Listen.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Saka. Listen. Let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question. How old is Bukayo Saka? 24, right? 24, about to be 25. Okay, so he should be coming into his prime. Do you see Bukayo Saka becoming any more explosive than what he is right now?
No.
Do you see Bukayo Saka becoming any more of a better finisher than he is right now? Maybe. Do you see him becoming better as a technical player? Do you see him taking free kicks to top bigs? Do you see him taking proper corners any better than what he is right
No,
now?
he
Yes
doesn't.
or no? So where else in his game is he going to improve? This guy has hit his ceiling 2 years. This guy hit his ceiling 2 years ago. That is the truth. It's harsh, but this brother hit his ceiling when he was 22 years old. I don't see what else this guy can add to his game to make him better. Because guess what? He's not going to be banging in free kicks, and he does not have the
Yeah.
technical ability later in his career to drop into midfield because he does not have the vision, he does not have the pace, and he does not have the IQ. This guy gets the ball, cuts into the right, whips a pointless cross to the back post, which nobody's there for. This guy, Bukayo Saka, has hit his ceiling. I am done with this guy, bro. 300 grand a week. What did he do today?
The guy's on 300 grand a week.
300
There's
grand a
no
week.
mentality on this.
You still got to blame the manager as well. Manager's at fault. He's
And
not
all of a
developing
sudden,
him.
Yeah, but Relentless, do you feel like you need to blame the manager on this?
it's him and the manager. The manager is an idiot
Yeah.
as well. It took him.
Yeah.
It took him 6 years to put Bukayo Saka on the left.
Yeah, he burned him out as well.
The
Paid him
only,
too
the
much.
only, the only technical change this guy can do is um, swap Noni and Bukayo on the wing in 2026, and he's been here for 6 years. This manager has been winging it for 6 years. Of course, we're going to be
Yeah.
top of the league because he has been with this club for 6 years. Obviously, he's going to get some things right. This guy ain't got a clue what he's doing, bro. A clue.
Look what he does to players, man. Look what he
Yeah,
does to them.
but
Done
this
a
is the
Pepe.
thing.
Remember
It's
Pepe?
another. But it's another
What he
Pepe,
done to
isn't
him.
it? It's another Pepe, Relentless and Mr. B.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
Pepe was better. Pepe is a better footballer than Noni Madueke. Pepe would have never dribbled that ball out. I'm telling you, Pepe is balling that movie out. And our fans booed him, by the way. Classy also, we booed him when he came back in preseason. Meanwhile, this guy was like a top scorer for one of the seasons on the. It's
What he done to
ridiculous, man.
Tierney as well. Look what he done to Tierney.
Tierney is supposed to be our future captain,
Yeah.
but we got this dickhead
He
Martin
ripped him.
Odegaard running around. Martin Odegaard is one of the worst number 10s I've ever
We're
seen in my
struggling.
life.
We're struggling with left backs. Yeah, Hikampe for me is not actually
Yeah.
like an original left back, but he's been doing a good job. Lewis Skelly's not been the same player as well.
Listen,
No.
this manager has his favorites,
Exactly.
and he's
Yeah.
going to play them if it means. Listen, this manager, if it means he has to die on the Martin Odegaard hill, and it costs him his job and it costs his title, trust me, Luca, he will do it. He will do it. This manager is.
But this is the thing. This is the thing, right? He's going to do that, and we literally cannot fail this season. Relentless, and this was our. We were told that we had the best squad in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
And I know it's easy for us to because we're still top of the league, right? Even though it's only 4 points, which is a disgrace. Listen,
Yeah.
I feel like nobody wants to win this league. Nobody wants to win this league.
nobody doesn't want to win the league. But this is the thing, right?
No,
This is
no.
a Liverpool team. Yeah, but before I do come to Mr. B and bring David on this, because I'm going to wrap the stream up in a minute. I look at for me, this Liverpool team has not actually been the same team. And what if they get strong next season? Man City have obviously strengthened two key areas in the January transfer window. Manchester United are about to sign Ruben Neves. Why have we not bought anyone? Okay, we all said at the beginning of the January transfer window that we don't need to sign anyone, and we've got a fully fit squad.
For a start. Could have got Gagey.
Yeah, but the thing is, do you think we need Mark Gay though? Because
Let me tell you what we need. If I was Berta, let me tell you what I would do. I would load off Martin Odegaard. How much money can you get from Martin Odegaard? What, 35 million, 40 million? He'd still go for a decent price. I know he's on crazy wages, but you can still let go of him. Me personally, I'll let go of him. This guy's rubbish. I'll let go of him in January. Well, not in well, I would let in an ideal world, I would let go of him, use that money, reinvest it, boom. Go get a player of a similar profile to Julian Alvarez, or get a player and plus get a player that's similar to Carlos Baleba. Put somebody like Baleba next to Declan Rice. There you go. You have your Partey replacement, so you don't have to worry about the midfield.
But
Then
what midfielder would you bring in if you had to, obviously we're not going to bring anyone in this window, but if you had, would you bring someone like someone
yeah, that's what I
young?
just said. That's what I just said. I said Baleba.
Yeah.
Either Baleba, or you can get somebody like Adam Wharton, who I think I think he's
Yeah.
better than both of them. Yeah.
But would Adam
He was
And
sent off today.
Walton get in us though? Would Adam Walton get in the starting 11 though?
of our team, of course he would. He walks right in.
But who would
He
you
got
take
sent
out?
off today, didn't he?
Zubimendi. I'm
Sent
taking out
but
Zubimendi.
Zubimendi, really?
Yes. Luca. I watch
Yeah.
La Liga. I also watch Real Madrid. I'm a big Real Madrid guy. I watch Real Madrid. This guy is Zubimendi, yeah? He has nothing about him. Luca, I'm telling you, this guy has
Yeah.
nothing about him. He is Mikel Arteta. Do you remember Mikel Arteta as a player? Bang average, and every now and again he whip a free kick every 6 months. Bang average player, side to side, no passing range, no nothing. He is Jorginho. Same thing with Zubimendi. People hype this guy up because they didn't watch him in the Spanish league, bro. This guy is the least
Yeah.
press-resistant Spanish midfielder I've ever seen. This guy's not Spanish. This guy's Portuguese or something, bro. I'm telling you, this guy's rubbish. This guy has nothing about him. He is a flipping keep it ticking merchant, bro. This guy's not there's nothing about him. If you bring in somebody like Baleba or you bring in somebody like Wharton, that is a upgrade. We're still trying to replace Partey.
Yeah, that's the
He's not
thing.
a part of replacement.
But this is the thing, like, obviously I don't want to mention T5 and all that stuff, but the trouble is, I look at it, when we brought Zubimendi in, it was a bit of a gamble. Like, people say that, oh, relentless, that Zubimendi was very, very hard. You can't really judge him because it was more of like, can you judge him? Is it Thomas Partey replaceable and all that stuff? And look, I like
Listen, the
Zubimendi.
balance in the midfield is weak. People will not call it out because people
No,
watch the game from a surface level. Our midfield is not as good
yeah,
as it was last year. Why is it, you might
no,
ask? I'll tell you why. Because Zubimendi, next to a player like Declan Rice, gives Declan Rice way more work to do. Declan Rice
yeah,
plus somebody like Baleba or a similar profile of Partey, it gives you something different. You have the defensive part of Partey, then you also have the
yeah,
passing range of Partey. Zubimendi does not have a more. Zubimendi is not a better passer than Partey.
no, of
How many
course not.
times have you seen Zubimendi hit a ball over the top Martinelli clean through, like Partey used to do every now and again?
Yeah. But he had to
That's
go,
what I'm
didn't
saying.
he?
You
Somehow.
would get that. You would get that with Baleba, and you would get that with Wharton. So the midfield balance is off. Then you got
Yeah,
Zubimendi, who's not good defensively. He's not mobile enough. He's not press resistant enough, and he is literally Jorginho. We have Jorginho and Zubimendi. People used to kill Jorginho. Jorginho and Zubimendi are literally the same player. They're the same player.
Yeah.
When those,
Chelsea
bro,
reject. Yeah.
listen, I might say something crazy. My head is still hot. I think Mendozi might be on the same level as
the
this guy.
thing
He might
about
even be better than him. But
Guendouzi was there was so much potential, but I don't know what the problem was. What do you think the
they're the
problem was?
same player. They're the same player. The only difference is that Mendozi is from the Emery era, and Emery's team had bad PR, so nobody hypes up Mendozi the way they hype up
Mendoza got
Zubimendi.
kicked out because
This
what
guy
happened, didn't he?
Zubimendi.
Put up the pitch.
Let me tell you, if this guy's
Yeah,
name was not Martin Zubimendi and it was Martin Phillips, and he was from around the corner, nobody would rate this guy.
yes, he was. Yeah, he was.
Nobody would rate this guy. If his name was Martin Phillips and he just came through our academy or he came from flipping Brentford, nobody would rate this guy. Point blank,
No,
period. I watched this guy, and for a Spanish midfielder, this guy has nothing about him. Point blank, period. This guy has nothing about him. What can you look at Zubimendi and say, oh my God, this guy does this specific thing extremely well at a high class level? This guy is
yeah,
rubbish, bro.
yeah.
And and
Look,
Jesus again. I'm a big fan of Jesus. He was rubbish today, bro. Did nothing.
Jesus for me. Look, he's massively improved since he's come back from injury, but With the starting 11, I thought it was a bit of a gamble to start. I was okay with the lineup because Arteta relentless, right? I thought maybe he was actually going to start Jesus because personally, I actually thought he was going to go with Gyökeres because Gyökeres scored. But why does he not start Eze in games like this? I don't know. It's just
because of his boyfriend Odegaard. Listen. I already knew what was going on.
yeah.
I think I said this on the stream last week. Last week.
Yeah.
I already knew what was going on even before the season even started because Mikel Arteta and I think Mikel Arteta, Ian Wright and Martin Odegaard did a thing where they were doing like a cooking show on Arsenal TV or something like that. And I'm just looking at it. I'm like, yo, the PR around this guy is ridiculous. This guy is rubbish. Arda Güler is a better midfielder than this guy. Our best left-footed number 10 is in France right now. Do you know that, Luca? He's in France.
It is.
Martin Odegaard needs to be dropped. And in an ideal world, he needs to be sold. But I know that's not happening. So he needs to be dropped. And Eze needs a full running games to get into this
Get
team.
his confidence back.
Like even that little ball he played when he flicked it, he did a little lob and it was like a key pass into the box, and I think somebody miscontrolled it. You would never see Odegaard do that. What Odegaard does,
No,
he doesn't even.
No.
And Odegaard is not even a 10, by the way. He's an 8.
No,
He's weak as
not.
piss.
No.
He can't play the 8, so he gets pushed out to play the 10. But he doesn't even have passing range or the vision or the technical ability to even be a 10. But because he gets the ball and he looks cool and he does little flicks every now and again, all the Twitter mutants will hype him up and say, "Oh, he's on the same level as Ozil." And bro, he's not. He's nowhere near Ozil. He's nowhere near David Silva. He's nowhere near these guys, bro. This guy's rubbish. All he does is get the ball and looks for Bukayo Saka. He holds on to the ball. Do you know how many assists Gyökeres would have had this season if he had a proper number 10? Do you know how many goals he would have? At least 5 extra goals.
The thing is, someone said in the comments, and I 100% agree. Someone said that in the comments, right? Someone said that in the comments, right? Would you take Goretzka?
Yeah. Goretzka. Yeah.
Like Goretzka for me, would you take that relentless?
It depends for how much.
But how much do you reckon he'll be though? Because he's about 30 years old or something like that.
Yeah, like I said, it depends. If we're paying more than 25 mil, I don't want it. Because Goretzka, he's somebody he has a lot of experience and he's a winner as well. But I'm not gonna overpay for somebody who's over the hill. Like if we're gonna bring in somebody, we need to bring in somebody who's a winner.
Though. He's experienced and would do a job though. But would you want someone that's the thing, right? In the January transfer window, you're not gonna get like Man City got Mark Gay with 6 months on his contract.
Yeah, but then also, Luke, you're not gonna get anybody if you don't put in a bid for him. I can have a brand new. I can have a car, and I can say it's not for sale. But if you give me $500,000, I'll be like, oh, I'll rip your arms off for it. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's the same thing. Like if you don't put in a bid for any of these players, of course they're not gonna be available. So it is what it is. So they can listen. We've already proven that we can spend money if you feel like it's necessary. And here's the thing, Arsenal are not going to spend money because in their head they truly believe players like Zubamendi and Gyökeres and us doing this fake striker stuff is going to get us somewhere. Listen, Arsenal should have signed if we were going to get a striker and we were going to play this type of football, we should have got Ekitike because we don't play good enough football to have a striker like Gyökeres who needs service. We need a player that's going to come. We needed a striker like Alvarez, like Ekitike, like a mobile striker that also creates chances for himself. Ekitike would have balled in this team. Gyökeres is not that type of player. We don't play a good enough football to be playing this dude.
100% agree with you. 100%. Mr. B, what do you think about this?
Well, yeah, I'm listening to you lads talking there, and obviously Relentless talks a load of sense, man. He really does.
Big up to Relentless, man. That's a real one, man.
Yeah, but you think about all them great midfielders you had, 3 midfield, Vieira, Fabregas, Cavola. You think of all those, right? What are Odegaard and Zubimendi are poor man's midfielders, man. Absolutely poor. Right?
And another thing,
to them.
and another thing, I hate to cut you off, but Arsenal fans are a disgrace. Yes, I woke up this morning and I saw an Arsenal fan have the audacity to say who would win in a game of football. The 08 Manchester United or the Arsenal team today. What the fuck do you mean 08 Manchester? Well, we can't even beat today's Manchester
like
team.
we couldn't even actually beat Manchester United. And
today, what player in this squad gets into that Manchester United team?
Yeah.
What? Maybe
you're supposed to be top of the league. You lot are supposed to be top of the league, and you can't beat Man United. That is mad.
And do you know how embarrassing? We had Ian Wright, we had Patrick Vieira in the studio, and we had Thierry Henry at the stadium as well. That's embarrassing, bro. Look at the football we play. They're embarrassed. I know they're embarrassed.
Yeah.
But they can't come out and say it because they'll get banned from the stadium.
But this is the thing, right? Like, I want to bring David on this, right? For Newcastle, you guys lost today, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Talk to me about Newcastle. What's actually going on with you lot? You lost Bruno today. Bruno is actually my fantasy dream team.
Yeah. Because he came off injured against PSV.
Yeah.
You've
got PSG in the week away. I can't see you boys beating PSG though.
If we get a draw, it'll be alright. Get a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a draw.
This is the thing. Yeah, but this is
if we do get a draw, we're in the playoff spot.
Yeah. You want revenge on David. You want revenge, didn't you, on PSG?
Yeah.
Well, you need
what happened with that handball thing,
PSG, don't you?
A handball thing, do you remember that? A handball. It wasn't. It was never a handball.
Yeah, it was never a handball at all. Not in a million years. Do you know where the referee got that from?
What was it?
I don't know where they got that from. I don't know where they got that from.
I know.
When was that? A couple of years ago now, wasn't it? Was that a couple of years ago?
I think it was. Was it actually
we beat PSG up, yeah? We absolutely slaughtered PSG, so Jesus Power absolutely slaughtered them.
Yeah.
When we first had them, we absolutely slaughtered them.
And then that Potsy ref gave a handball, didn't he? It was never a handball. Stupid ref, mate. He was shit.
Yeah. What happened to Brentford today as well, Mr. B?
I must shout out to Relentless. Thanks for coming on, bro. You go and follow Relentless.
Cheers, bro.
I'll find your Instagram and then you can add me on Insta if you like.
What happened to Brentford today, Mr. B? What happened to Brentford?
Yeah, I know, mate. Don't tell me about it. It's fucking terrible.
You can't even beat Nottingham Forest.
I was there today, mate. I was fucking so embarrassed. I was just disgraced, mate.
The game was shit, was it?
Disgraceful.
The shit game, was it?
Yeah, we're shit, mate. We ain't top 5. We ain't top 10. Fucking, we're not nothing, mate. To be honest, as far as I'm concerned.
Who you got next?
Fucking useless team.
Who you got next?
I'm trying to think now. I know we got you soon as well. We got Newcastle again.
Newcastle.
That's February. That's 5:30. It's James's. 5:30.
Yeah. I think we got FA Cup next or something. Is it FA Cup? Can't remember. I think it's FA Cup, but I'm not sure. We might have another.
We got Liverpool Friday night. We got Liverpool Saturday night. We got Liverpool after PSG.
Yeah, you were in Champions League, didn't you? Oh, yeah.
Something like that. I think because obviously you got Champions League in between, but Newcastle for me, I don't see you guys beating PSG.
Try and see. You could take a draw.
But if you guys draw, what happens?
We've got playoffs, but I think I don't know. I think where was the table? Where was the table? The Champions League.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Champions League format. Let's have a look. Paris Saint-Germain. Do you even get the Champions League table up? Let me have a look on my phone because Google's taking forever to take forever. I think they're about
because Newcastle's because we beat PSV
Yeah.
And Wednesday, so we're about 5th or something, 4th or 5th.
Let me have a look. I'm trying to have a look. Champions League format. Let me. Oh, man, I've deleted live score on my bloody phone now. Champions League format table. Let's have a look.
We got Villa. Oh
Ooh.
What
no!
away? What away?
Shit. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
fucked,
mate,
mate.
mate.
You look at Villa away,
mate.
like,
Oh,
that's for
no,
sure.
you're not. Villa are winning that now. Oh,
Only
my
one
We are
goal.
God.
done. We are well and truly done, mate. We
Mate,
are down.
no, man.
We
If
are
it was
going
at
down.
Brentford, if it
But
was at
Villa
Brentford,
scored
I'd
today.
actually fancy your chances.
That was a
Yeah,
good
I
goal.
know.
That was a good goal for Villa today. Who scored that good goal for Villa?
Yeah.
That was a cracking goal. That.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
and then
was.
we got Newcastle. Then we got Newcastle after that on the
What,
That's
7th.
fine.
James,
Saturday night.
what at
Yeah.
Jane? Where at the
Yeah,
GTEC?
Newcastle. Yeah, we're
St.
done there and
James's.
all, mate. We are done.
PSG are right. For some reason, it's not letting me getting it up. For some reason,
I bet that freaking Vista score against us. I bet you anything, man.
PSG are 6th and Newcastle are 7th on the
Yeah, we
same
are.
points.
Yep. Yeah.
So you really need to win because PSG
Yeah.
and Newcastle have got the same goal difference as 10.
Yeah, we have.
You need to go to Paris and
So
win.
what happens if we win that? We're because of minute.
If you win, well, Liverpool have got Cowabag, I think, at Anfield, so that they should win that. Tottenham have got Frankfurt. I don't know. I think you can go back 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
Depends if Liverpool
So
and Tottenham
is that
get
playoff
points.
spot? Is that playoff spot? Is it?
Yeah, you're in the top 8, so you need to win.
Yeah.
But even if you draw,
Yeah.
depending what Chelsea do against Napoli,
Yeah.
Napoli could beat Chelsea. It's at
They could.
Naples.
Yeah, that really could. Because we've got
No worries
we've got
for
that Scott
Premier, bro.
McTominay.
No worries.
Because we've got McTominay, haven't they? We've got McTominay. He probably score for them.
When's your next live? Not sure yet. Not sure yet. Maybe in a couple of weeks. I'm not sure yet.
Guess who we got after Newcastle, Luca?
Who's Arsenal, innit?
Yeah, we got you. The fucking man. We are. Oh, I don't know, man. What a fucking run of games we got.
Yeah, I know, mate.
Done.
It's been a terrible weekend, man. Honestly,
Look at my runs though. We got some hard ones in as well.
Yeah.
Are you back in the couch, Ed? Yeah, I'm back there on Tuesday. That was just a one-off. Curtis got me a ticket, and he got me VIP.
We've got Liverpool away, and then it's coming back up second leg. I'm trying to think when the coming back up second leg is. So we play Wednesday, and you play Tuesday, didn't you? So you also play Tuesday when you play Chelsea.
No, we play Wednesday. It's a pointless game. We've got that Karat team.
When do you play Chelsea? The second leg coming back up. So Tuesday night you play Chelsea.
No, Chelsea have got Napoli on.
No, I mean for coming back up.
I think the teams who played on Sunday will play on Wednesday. Like we played today, Chelsea played.
Yeah,
they'll play.
Don't mean the coming back up. When do you play Chelsea? The second leg coming back up. When you got Chelsea.
We've got Chelsea on the following week, the 6th of February.
Yeah.
Is it the 6th or the 3rd or something like that? Let me have a look.
It's Tuesday night. I know it's a Tuesday night. We play the Wednesday.
No, he's not, Glimpse. No, he's not, mate. It's over. We're not winning the title. Everyone who backed Arteta should be ashamed of yourselves. Arteta out now. Make the call to Potter.
What the fucking hell's Clips on about? Hacky smarter than you, Luca. Let that.
I'm not saying anything, mate, because at the end of the day, right?
Just block him, man.
I ain't done nothing wrong, mate. I ain't done nothing wrong, mate. People want me to shut this YouTube channel down, mate. I'm continue doing what I'm doing, bro, mate. So these people are jealous, bro. They wanted to come on the channel in the first place. It's dark days at the club. Facts, bro. Facts.
But we went to be there before. Called you a cunt. That wasn't very nice. That.
I appreciate Premier, bro. Thank you, but I'm gonna watch him after anyway.
That was bang out of order. What
I ain't
he
done
said.
anything wrong, mate. I ain't done anything wrong, mate.
No, me mum right, so we said, fuck you cunt. The Cardiff family said, fuck off. You cunt.
Right.
There's no
As
need
I
for
was
that.
saying, the final thing I want to talk about Arsenal, I haven't even bothered to do the player ratings.
Nah.
There's no point.
No point.
Arsenal's next game against Leeds. Can Arsenal, I'm going to come to David on this. Will Arsenal beat Leeds next week?
Nah, I
At the
think
Ellen Road?
Leeds are doing well. We all keep Arsenal.
I'm not confident, but we should win.
It'll be a difficult game. Leeds are playing well. I can't
Look,
see.
we got to go into that game next Saturday, 3:00 kickoff. I'm sitting there and I think it's a tough game. They're going to be up for it. They raised their game against big teams. I do think Arsenal will get the win.
These
But
are
let's
just
see if
doing
Arsenal.
absolutely.
But the thing is, David, we lost to Villa, yeah?
Yeah.
And remember, I think at that time we were top. Man City were top at one stage, and then we won the next game, and then City dropped points. If that's the case, what it was, we've got to go into that Leeds game. But City have got to go to Anfield. Is it over? No. But we've put ourselves into a position. Yes, we're top, but only 4 points. We need to keep winning. We need to go on this mad run.
Look about City, absolutely sort of Man United. Man City were awful in that derby.
Yeah, what Marseille?
City were awful in that derby. Man City, Man United.
What Bodø Glimt or Manchester United?
Manchester United again, Man City, Man United.
Oh yeah, last week. Obviously, that was a past tense. That was a week ago. Yeah. Man United for me came to the Emirates. Michael Carrick went there, and they turned us over, and they deserved to win the game. The second half, they were so much perceived better than us. We lost the ball. We were so sloppy. I think we will beat Leeds, but I think it's going to be one of those tight scenarios where we're going to grind out. We're going to see.
I'll be so sure actually about it.
You, Mr. B, on this, yeah, right? What's your thoughts on the Leeds game as well? Because we've got Sunderland at home after that, and then I think we've got Brentford, and then we've got to play Tottenham at home.
Yeah, I still think you got some tricky games, mate. I really do. I mean, Leeds ain't going to be that easy. I'll tell you that. Ain't going to be that easy. They're going well, Leeds.
I don't think so. It's going to be easy, remember? Sunderland's not going to be easy. Playing Sunderland.
So I don't think you're going to just beat that Sunderland. They're going well. You know, I know they lost yesterday as well, but
it's best time.
See all that thing with Xhaka? Did you see all that in the crowd? Having a
one of the fans would be abusive to him, Luca.
Yeah.
It would be that.
No, I look at the Leeds game. It's a massive game. Like it's an opportunity where we've got to go there and actually win. And that's
I don't
why
think that's straightforward there, you know. I don't think it is.
It's going to be a tough game.
I mean, you probably win against us because we're pretty fucking useless right now. So I'm not surprised.
I do think we'll beat Leeds and Sunderland. Like,
so do you think that's a big Brentford as well, Mr. B? Do you?
I'm very worried going to Brentford game as well. That ain't going to be an easy game.
Man. You shouldn't be.
If you think
shit today, we were shit.
Yeah. I haven't seen the game, but I heard.
We got Beggars' Park coming up 5:30. I think it's Saturday night, man. 5:30 on Saturday night. It's a joke, that.
Yeah, I know, man.
It's on Sky as well. Put the game on Sky.
By the way, can I say about that comment? You know, is it Tony there or whatever on your comments thing there? He's saying about you getting Potter. He wouldn't do much fucking better. Look at how he's been moved on to every other team, isn't he? Because how bad he is.
Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter.
Yeah, but remember when we played? Remember when we played?
He's crap.
Harry Potter.
He's in Sweden, isn't he?
Yeah, he's manager of Sweden now. Yeah, and they only they're struggling to qualify for the World Cup, aren't they?
Luca, would you take Brendan Rodgers as Arsenal manager?
No.
Oh, fuck off. No.
Can't even manage an arm and a leg.
He's. I wouldn't say much about Andrews at the moment. He's absolutely shit at the moment, mate.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we want him now, but there you go. It's
nobody wants Brendan Rodgers. Do you think Thomas
I
Frank will
think we
get
can be
sacked?
part of Arsenal.
Here's the question: do you think Thomas Frank will get sacked from Tottenham?
Is that
Thomas Frank, do you think he'll get sacked
Thomas
from
Frank?
Spurs?
Thomas Frank's not been that good for.
No, he hasn't.
Nah. I'm surprised he's still there. I mean, now they kept him there. You know? I mean, he's been poor, isn't he? So
The Jew yesterday
I
is Burnley.
don't think we take him back at Brentford somehow.
The Jew 2-2 against Burnley.
Yeah, but he did beat Dortmund, I suppose. He beat Dortmund in the Champions League.
That doesn't work, though. They've got to do well in the Premier League, not Champions League.
Well, exactly, yeah.
They're pretty good in Champions League, then pretty cut in the Premier League. That doesn't work.
But he's, I don't know, man. It's difficult for him. He was so used to life at Brentford, I think. But when you step up to like a giant, well, we're supposed to be giant Spurs. I'm not so sure, but
yeah,
you know,
you can have Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe come to Arsenal. Eddie Howe would do well for Arsenal.
What do you actually mean? Yeah.
Eddie Howe would do well for Arsenal. Eddie Howe would be a good manager for years.
Big shout out to Ethan, bro. I think so.
I think he's the manager, Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe would do well for Arsenal.
You think Eddie Howe would do a good job for England because he's struggling?
I do, yeah. I really do.
Yeah.
Well, if Tuchel don't get the World Cup, don't get the World Cup, I think it'd be Eddie Howe. I think they'd bring Eddie Howe in.
I think so, Ethan.
That was manager. I would have Zidane in Newcastle. Me. I was in Zidane in Newcastle. That's my manager. What's Zidane? He'll be good for me.
Why does Zidane want to come to Newcastle though?
Or just Mourinho?
You never know. Newcastle could get him there as manager. You never know.
Mourinho, because you need Bobby Robson very well.
They got the money to give him.
Yeah. You need Bobby Robson quite a lot for because people at Barcelona, didn't he? That's how Mourinho knows Bobby Robson.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna wrap.
Yeah, Arsenal should probably get Zidane, you know. You could get Zidane as manager of Arsenal. He's brilliant.
What with Arteta with £15 million, the highest paid manager job in the Premier, who can't win a league title, bro.
Yeah. Well,
anyway, I'm gonna wrap the stream, guys. I have to go. I'd love to continue, but I need to go. I need to go and eat, and all that stuff. I do apologize what happened and with the comments and that, and through information that's not even true anyway. So
you're saying some bad shit about you, bro.
Is that why you need to apologise to you as well?
People like that want to come on the channel where I've told people certain people with ages on the channel, mate. And people like to make BS.
That why you need to apologise to Luca as well for calling him.
I ain't done anything. I ain't done anything, right? And I thought he was silly, but he wasn't, right? And I ain't done anything. And he's gone and exposed me on YouTube, right? Thank you, Mr. B, for coming on. Go and subscribe to Mr. B. But I ain't done anything, bro. But on the bombshell, go and subscribe to David. Go and subscribe to Mr. B. Go and subscribe to everyone.
Don't be that conceited fan. When a conceited fan
go and subscribe to Melina as well. Go and subscribe to me. I ain't done anything wrong, bro. But on the bombshell, final comment we are going to read as well. We're probably going to play you in the Carabao Cup final. I know, man. I know. But all I will say is Arteta out. I'm signing out. Content-wise, coming up. Tuesday will be the match day vlog. We are at home to Bristol Rovers, and then that will probably be about it. When would I go live again? I don't know when I'll go live. Maybe in a few weeks' time. Obviously, I don't tend to go live anymore. The reason why I went live, I wasn't planning to go live. I thought I'd just chill out and just not waste my breath. But I needed to address this. I told my family I want to go and address this. I'm very passionate about it. Congratulations. Manchester City are going to win the Premier League. Arteta
You must see them in the league, do you?
I think they will. But what we might do is we might do a YouTube short for the Leeds game. Maybe. We can't rule that out. But next video will be on Tuesday, which will be the match day vlog for Bristol Rovers. And then after that, we might do a Leeds United reaction, but do it as a YouTube short. This was my original plan to do it. But I don't really go live anymore and all that stuff. It's not just because obviously people don't get on with me. It's nothing to do with that. I'm not afraid. I continue. People don't like me on YouTube. That's cool, bro. But I continue doing my thing, bro, and getting on with my life on a daily, regular basis, going to the gym, keeping myself occupied. But I don't know, man. But this football club on a bombshell, Sackartetanow, and we might start winning the league in about 10 years' time. Take care, guys, and we'll see you on Tuesday for Bristol Rovers.